am in the kitchen with Chef Thomas Allen Keller of Galisteo Bistro in honor of the Wine and Chili Festival in Santa Fe. Okay, what are we making today?
We're making some wild boar sliders.
Oh, okay.
Seasoned,
Sliders are like little burgers?
Little burgers, yeah.
Okay, easy
so
enough.
You don't feel so guilty about it.
Oh, good. Thank goodness, because I need that. Okay, walk me through the ingredients that you have here.
Well, what I have here, I have some Emmentaler cheese, which I grated, some white button mushrooms chopped up fine,
Okay.
And a mix of basil and parsley.
Okay, and you put that in the actual meat?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we're going to get cooking this in just a little bit, but for now we're going to send things over to Chad.
With my man Tomas from the Galisteo Bistro. You guys are participating in the Wine and Chili Festival, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what you're making here today, is this going to be part of it?
It will be.
Okay.
I'll be making about 500 of these.
Really?
500 little sliders?
Have fun with that, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you making 500 personally, or do you have friends that are helping?
Well, I have two great chefs that help me out.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what's going into this little slider burger here?
What I did, I added some basil, parsley, Emmentaler cheese inside, and mushrooms. So it's
Okay.
stuffed
Wow.
inside a little cheese and
So
mushrooms.
you all mix it in. You mix it all in before you even put it on.
Right. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a nice little bite. Everything you need right there.
Yeah. So you're throwing it. You throw it on here. You get this the pan really hot. Sear it in. Is that right?
Yeah. Personally, I prefer if you're doing grill. Use a grill.
Oh,
With
okay.
the burgers, always better. You
Yeah.
get the char on the outside.
Gotcha.
A lot more flavor. But this works as well if you're at home and you don't have a grill.
Right.
It works just
Okay,
as well.
great.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Wine and Chili Fiesta Festival in Santa Fe. When is it happening?
That is all week, next week actually.
Next week.
Yeah, the grand tasting is on Saturday, and we're doing dinners the 24th and the 25th of that week.
Okay.
Featuring
And people
different
can buy
wines.
tickets to this?
To the grand tasting, yes.
The grand
Yeah,
tasting.
most
Now,
of
what's-
it's already sold out, actually.
Really?
People
Great.
from all over the world come just for this event.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on at the event? We've got a grand tasting, but what are some of the other things that people experience at the Wine and Chili Festival?
Well, they have, this is actually my first year doing it.
Really?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm new to Santa Fe.
So they threw
new
you
to
in,
New
they said,
Mexico.
you're making 500 burgers, buddy. That's
right,
what
yeah,
you're doing.
Yeah. But they have kiosks of restaurants and wines intermingled, so you can have a little bite to eat, have a little glass of wine to taste.
That's
and
great.
It's a great
Right.
time. Yeah.
So how is this burger doing? Is this how long do you keep it on there? And then we flipped it over a few minutes ago. Does it take pretty quickly to grill this guy up?
Yeah, because it's so small. The only thing is I want to make sure the cheese on the inside is nice and melted. But
Okay.
Okay.
it's a nice thin little piece of meat. It
Uh-huh.
probably takes about 4 to 5 minutes to cook.
4 to 5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it about ready to taste? Now, I
Just
noticed
about.
he's being very conscientious of us this morning. He knew that we had to start cutting gluten out because of our elimination diet with Caitlin Pearson.
Yeah.
So we're not doing buns. We're going to do
No
this
buns.
gluten-free.
No buns.
It's got a little bit of the egg, but like we said, the elimination diet, you slowly start weaning off those allergens. So is this guy about ready to taste? Because we're hungry.
I think it is.
Yeah?
I think it is just
Okay.
about ready. It's looking great.
Okay, great.
So that browning, is that what you're looking for on the side? Is
Absolutely,
that
yeah.
kind of tells you when it's ready to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can kind of feel that the meat is coming together a little bit more. It's not soft. The wild boar is super lean, unlike a regular burger. You don't need to put in an egg usually. You just season it, it stays together. With the boar, the meat is so tender and no fat at all, so it just kind of comes apart.
That's the real thing. Okay,
Yep.
so you're
Very,
looking
very
for
lean.
no fat, very lean, which
So
is
it's
good.
healthier.
Absolutely,
Much
yeah.
healthier.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, is this something that you can get regularly at the Galisteo Bistro?
We don't do sliders. I do do a wild boar meatball. I
Okay.
season it pretty much the same way with some
That sounds
bucatini.
really good.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, this is kind of like a flattened meatball here. We can just
Pretty
say
much,
something
yep.
like that. Yeah.
What other
Fantastic.
things can we find at the Galisteo Bistro?
We do a lot of fresh seafood. We
Okay.
bring it in from the Gulf of Mexico. It flies in fresh every day. They caught it yesterday. I have some fish coming in today.
No kidding.
Okay.
Wow.
And where are you guys located?
On Galisteo Street in the plaza. It's 227 Galisteo Street. It's right there off the plaza.
Fantastic. All right. Brittany, you ready to dive into
Yep.
this guy?
You bet I am.
All right.
So I'm right over here.
Tomas got a fork for you as well, buddy. We're going to dive into this. For more information on the Wine and Chili Festival and Galisteo Bistro, head over to casa.com, click on the Style tab. We're going to try out this gluten-free slider burger here, Galisteo Bistro. Tomas, thank you so much,
You're
man.
welcome.
Stay with
Enjoy.
us, folks. We'll be right back.